What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now, before we go ahead and hop into this commentary, just want to really quickly run this past you guys. If you do enjoy chatting with me or you enjoy my content and you want to see some things behind the scenes, you can always go ahead and follow me over on Twitter. Link to that is in the description. Also, want to stay updated with all my live streams and stuff like that, which I do over on Twitch every single day besides Mondays. The link to that is in the description. But if you want to stay updated with my live streams or if I can't post a video or something like that or any emergencies, the best way to do that is go over to my Discord channel. Link to that is in the description as well. We have a COD updates channel on there, memes page, food page. You can even do a self-promotion tab where you can go ahead and post your videos in there for other people to see. It's a lot of stuff you can do on the Discord channel. But ladies and gentlemen, today is a massive video when it comes to skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, me personally, I've never reverse boosted. The only thing I've ever done was in Modern Warfare where I went over and killed myself over and over and over again. I haven't tried that technique in Black Ops Cold War. It's a decent technique, but it doesn't work completely. Honestly, you'll still get some pretty sweaty lobbies. You would really have to tank your stats. I mean, you have to probably go like 50 plus matches of legitimately ruining your KD and your score per minute and your win-loss ratio. And you have to like dump your stats in order to get into some casual lobbies, which might take a very long time. But the best way to go ahead and reverse boost, which a lot of these gameplay channels do, and I can clearly see why now, is to get a second account. Now, thanks to my girlfriend for being able to hand over my PS4 to me again. She doesn't play on her account because she just simply didn't know how to make my account primary so she can go ahead and, share Black Ops Cold War across all the accounts and stuff like that. So she always played Black Ops Cold War on my personal PlayStation account. So her account is on a level 1. And I told her, yo, go ahead, play like 3, 4, 5 matches, just like how you usually do. She did. She's not that much of a gamer. She doesn't care about video games, so she didn't do too amazing. I'm talking like scores like maybe 2 and 20, like 5 and 30 and stuff like that. And then I went ahead and joined on this account. After 5 games of her going ahead and just playing casually how she usually does, I went ahead and I took that account for myself, and I have it set up right next to me on my TV, and I have my PC set up over here. I go ahead and join into the bot's party, which previously I thought you were supposed to join in progress. And what I mean by this is I thought that the bot was supposed to join a game solo, and then once it finds a lobby, then you join the pregame lobby in the middle of the whole match and stuff like that. But that's not how you do it. Basically, you join the bot account, let the bot host it, and you lobby surf. You basically just surf for each and every lobby like you used to be able to do in the old school Call of Duty games, except nowadays you can't lobby surf if you don't have a bot account, because simply, if you lobby surf, you're just going to keep finding and surfing for the same exact competition. It just doesn't work like it did back in the day, like in Infinite Warfare or something like that with lobby surfing. But if you do have a bot account, you can continuously lobby surf. And sometimes the algorithm will put your KD at first, and it'll put you in a really hardcore, try-hard lobby. But if you lobby surf enough, like 2-3 times or so, you're guaranteed to find a bot lobby. And let me tell you guys something. I have so many gameplays off of literally just like 30 minutes of Cold War than I would ever get in the whole lifespan of this game. Literally, I've gotten more gameplays. It's insane how easy it is and how much of a difference skill-based matchmaking really does protect these casual players. And it's not even like I was versing disabled players. Like, these players were actually competent, and I was actually surprisingly versing a decent amount of level 100s, which is proof that there is a massive casual side of Call of Duty. People who do play this game every single day, but they do it casually. They casually play this game. They don't care about winning. They don't care about their stats. They're probably just camo grinding and stuff like that. And those were the people that I was running into when I was reverse boosting. Nobody disabled. Nobody like, a complete bot, like a 10-year-old. Not 10-year-old. I'm sorry. Like maybe like an 8-year-old or something of that sort. None of those players. I was versing legitimate players who were either just, completely stoned off their asses or they were completely tired. And those were the people that were versing 24/7. It was pretty funny. I'm not going to lie. And I also want to state that this is also proof that skill-based matchmaking is super thick in this video game, because I was extremely tired when I was recording these clips. When I was reverse boosting, I think it was like 3 or 4 in the morning, I was exhausted, I had horrible reaction time, horrible aim accuracy and all that stuff. But here we are, and I'm sitting here still stomping people out, which proves once again that the casual community of Call of Duty is being completely hidden from the rest of the crowd. Now, like I said, I got a ton of gameplay to show you guys, but I think I'm going to show you guys this one in particular, because the previous one that I got, I went like 36-0, and I really want to show you guys that gameplay, but I was using the MP5, and I was like, you know what? Why don't I use a gun that I absolutely suck with, which is the FFAR or whatever it's called in this video game. It used to be really good before they nerfed it, but after the nerf, I absolutely despise this weapon. I'll use anything else in the world over this assault rifle. But I said, you know what? I'm going to prove that skill-based matchmaking is insanely thick in this video game. I'm going to lobby shop with this bot account. I'm going to use the FFAR, and I'm going to get some gameplay. First game that I joined in, 79 gameplay with the FFAR. What you guys are watching, obviously, right now. It's insane. It's actually mind-boggling how these players are being protected from the rest of the player base. They're not even bad. These aren't bots. These aren't players who literally have no clue what they're doing. They're not like my girlfriend, people who just simply don't play video games and they're hopping on every once in a while to get an enjoyable experience. No, these are people who legitimately play Call of Duty all the time. Like I said, they're level 100s. They have actual time on their hands to grind out Call of Duty, yet and still, they're 10 times more casual than if I were to go and play a game without the bot account and joining on, the bot game and stuff like that. This is ridiculous and this is wrong. I want to make this clear. This is not fun to me. What I'm doing right here is not fun. It's cool to do it occasionally, but when you're doing it game after game after game, it's just boring. I did this 5 times to make sure that it's, real, it's true. It's not just because I got a lucky game. No, I did it 5 times, back to back to back to back to back, and I literally got a gameplay every single time, insane gameplays, full streaks every single time, easily. I almost got a nuclear in the first one. I went like on a 27 streak and I just choked it. These lobbies are insanely fun. They're your typical casual Call of Duty experience. Not bots, not useless players, but they're casual and they just simply do not care about what's going on in the match. They just want to casually play the game just like the rest of us do. Just like I was in this mindset. I hopped on Call of Duty and actually before I reverse boosted, I went ahead and played a regular match and I'm like, I'm too tired for this. I don't have the energy to go ahead and compete against people who are trying and playing this game for 10 hours straight when I just got done working all day long. I just don't have the time for that. But then I go ahead and reverse boost and I get casual lobbies that I'm literally sitting back all the way in my chair. I'm not up against my monitor. I'm kicking back, feet up in the air, casually with my arm on the mouse. I'm not like tensing up my hand or anything on my arm to make sure my flicks are anything good. I'm just casually playing. And I'm doing decent. I'm having a good gameplays, good experiences. But as I was saying, sorry to get off topic, this isn't what I want to play every single 5 seconds, This isn't enjoyable. After 5 games, I was already bored of it. This just simply is not something that I can do 24/7. I can't stomp out casual players every single game of my life, or I'm just going to simply get bored. But what is fun is having a casual game being thrown into the mix. That's how it always was in Call of Duty games in the past. You have your casual games and you have your competitive games. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be competitive 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Like back in Modern Warfare 2. Black Ops 2, Call of Duty 4, World at War, Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare 3. There's so many different games I can use as an example, but in all these titles, you have your competitive games. You'll have like 2, 3 competitive games, maybe even 4 or 5 competitive games back to back to back, and then out of nowhere, you'll get your one casual match. But that's no longer a thing. You don't get that one casual match. In Call of Duty games nowadays, it's sweat. Every single game. That's what Black Ops Cold War is. That's why I simply stopped playing it, because I'll play for 2-3 hours straight, which is a lot of games. We're talking like maybe 40, 50, even more games that I'm playing, and like 3-4 hours of gameplay, and not a single one is casual. They're all the same exact competition, and like I said, nothing wrong with that. I enjoy competition. I enjoy it because it makes me a better player. Like I always say in all of my videos, you have to get stomped out to become a better player. So yes, I enjoy competition because then I can see and watch the better players, learn from what they're doing and the mistakes that I'm making, and improve on my own gameplay. But Call of Duty is just simply not a 24/7 competitive game. It was made a casual Call of Duty game, and forever in everybody's heads, it's going to continue to be a casual Call of Duty game. But the developers are trying to force this franchise in a different direction, maybe because of the MLG scene, maybe because of all of the new, founding pub stompers that are out there, but even though they're all admitting that they're reverse boosting, that might make a massive change in the Call of Duty scene very soon. But regardless, I don't know what the issue is here, but Treyarch and Infinity Ward, or maybe I should say Activision, is intentionally trying to make this video game as competitive as it could possibly be, and trying to coach the player base on how to become better, regardless if they want to become better or not. Even the players who don't give a crap about becoming better are being forced to continuously try to become better because of skill-based matchmaking. And I just simply don't understand why they won't allow people to have these matches where they can pub stomp a full lobby. It seems like a good business idea in my personal opinion. If you give a player full advantage to get their streaks and, have a good experience, get a ton of kills, isn't there a higher possibility at that point that they're going to spend more money on your game? Spend more money in the store, buying your battle passes? Isn't it more likely they will spend money if they're doing well in your game compared to competing 24/7 and having to sweat every single game of their life and having a horrible experience? I don't see why they think it's so bad to allow casual players to get stomped every once in a while. That's what I had to deal with, and that's how I became a better player. I was a casual player back in the beginning of Call of Duty days when I was just getting into this franchise. I got stomped out every game I played. It's whatever. It's what I had to deal with. But because I got stomped out, I became a better player. Nowadays, they're just protecting all the new players, acting like they can just self-coach them, like Activision could be the best coach in the world by making them verse their similar skill every single game so they never learn any new techniques. That's just not simply how you do it. Like I just said in the beginning of this video, I could not pub stomp these type of lobbies every single game of my life because 1, it gets boring, and 2, I will learn nothing. That's exactly how I get good at different games. How do you think I got good at Rainbow Six Siege? How do you think I got good at Valorant? How do you think I got good at all these different FPS titles? Because I played them and I got my butt kicked. You know, Call of Duty, I've been playing it for so long that my skill kind of transfers over to each title, but when I come into a new genre or a new FPS video game, I get my ass stomped. I get completely destroyed, but that's how I become better. I learn the meta weapons, I learn the best attachments, I learn what perks to use, I know what's the best spots on the map, where I should look for people in corners, head glitches. You learn everything by versing better players. That's how I learned like over half of the angles in all these FPS games is by dying from people holding those angles on me. You know, you learn stuff by getting your butt kicked. Stop protecting the casual player base, Activision. I understand that there are some people, like I said earlier, people who have disabilities or something, lost limbs. There's a whole buttload of stuff that could be going on. They deserve their own special playlists. Yes, that's completely understandable. But the players that I'm versing, just the casual players who have nothing wrong with them, they're just also tired like I am, and they're just casually playing the game. Why don't we see these players? They would rather make me wait hours to find a lobby if it's late at night. Let's say it's like 3 in the morning, I'm trying to find just a couple of quick casual Call of Duty matches. They would rather make me wait 3 hours to find the ultimate competition just to slide me into one of these type of lobbies at 3 in the morning just so they can get me into a good connection or something like that. This is absolutely ridiculous, and this is just proof that there's a massive, massive gap when it comes to skill-based matchmaking that's separating the whole player base. But guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, and by all means, if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's 2 ways to do so. I have Twitter and Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streams of video games, I do that over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.